I used an alias name. They didn't even ask for an ID. 14 years old and 14 weeks pregnant. I thought I was doing the right thing, so I signed the papers. An ultrasound was done to confirm how far the pregnancy was and how many babies there were. I saw the little jelly bean on the screen and heard the heartbeat, and that sound. It was like it was mocking me. So the nurse crushed up 2 tablets and put them deep inside of me. This was about 8 in the morning, so my boyfriend at the time took me for a milkshake while we waited for our baby to die. At midday, I went back and they did an ultrasound. I remember seeing the little jelly bean, but this time there was no heartbeat, no life, just silence. Then the abortionist took a huge needle and stuck it inside me and began pumping and sucking my baby out, piece by piece. Afterwards, I really struggled. I really hated myself, and no pro-choice propaganda helped. I just knew that what I did was wrong. I felt I didn't deserve to live. The father of my baby and I broke up shortly after, and a little while later, I met my husband. We got married when I was 19, and for about 18 months, I managed to push the abortion out of my mind until I became pregnant with my daughter. Then, that dark memory came back to haunt me. I was convinced something would go wrong as punishment for what I had done. So when I eventually did hold my daughter in my arms for the first time, I couldn't believe that she was really there. The guilt never left me, even after the birth. I began believing that my husband deserved a better wife and my daughter a better mother. So one night, when they were both asleep, I took a knife and I was going to slit my wrists. God knows that I was going to do it. I made up my mind and I was going to do it. And in that dark moment, I called out to God. I told him, if he was real, he needed to do something. That was a defining moment for me. Peace was the one thing I had never had. My life up until then had been chaotic, but that night, in that total chaotic darkness, God gave me peace. It was the first real experience I had had. They say abortion is for women, but if this is true, why did it hurt me so badly? Why does it hurt so many women so badly? I've met so many women who've had an abortion, and they all seem to struggle with the same thing, with feelings of regret and shame and fear of judgment. But I'm here to tell you that you can find healing, that you can find forgiveness, and that you can eventually come to a place of forgiving yourself. And it all starts with getting to know Jesus.